Today, na Friday, the 8th day of January 2021. And today, not the good old days. But inside the good old days, we just want for share with New Year's memory na salon. I believe say we all get different memories them how we be done they observe a Christmas going towards the new year na salon. And at that we want for put na table today. 2020, well, we'll go say maybe not because of COVID-19, but even at that, we see how the beach, how places then full, even though paddle not come out and all the aid they not come out. But we see how people them celebrate them. And back they talk say, oh, social distancing no day, face mask no day, and all these things. And now we see how the COVID-19 numbers them they rise. That's alone. But for today on, let me just look back and take a retrospect. Well, Fambulem, una sabino now, the good old days, story time without me co-host in no go possible. So today I want to bring me co-host Kansai for the first very program inside 2021. Una all know what will they talk about with fun memories, things that will be done happen inside New Year. We were able for member and for share. Which make some of who be the yarn for make the new year can one thing because of certain things. Then well today make we get them from Nancy within your own fun memories. Yes, Nancy, you get the platform.
Yes, good afternoon or good evening or good morning wherever we there. It's not Nancy, they call from US. Yeah, my own fond memories, it really plenty. Or where they grow up, they always they look forward to that day. Because as we all know, as Sierra Leoneans, anybody who don't live in a salon, we grow up there, especially if you born in a village, na the provinces. If you don't live this small, say when that time they near, now that time they buy new clothes for you. They get the opportunity for say, okay, then can just sit down more than buy clothes for you randomly just like that. No. Now only then New Year's 10. And then they buy new clothes for you, new shoes, and maybe they wait and they cook back and the 10 and go kill fall. Or if you now the men ship them, then kill like we saw now papa the men ship them, the men docks them. So whenever the time reach, all man they enjoy and they cook that plus as well all man wish for let them cook, then 10 and they when all they dress, when they come out here, you sister them, when they go and work, go visit, when fambul them, and then they pull them, double them for dance, then so way, then they come out, then they dance, then get boku thing the way they can do back home, where really that memory day, I wish then still they do that. It go really nice. And what I can remember that, it really, I feel good because now place always where you visit whenever you want feel one kind of way or you see the changes where they happen now. You think about that and say, yeah, at least I be don't live on before, and you only wish for like will come back, and the cultural part of and all that where then they do like then sampa then when I all know then one the way they dance and get the way out and they dress, they all they come out then sokobana different culture them, they see people then they dance. I've been really like that, you know.
Since we did talk so, something just come to my mind, We see lately you get exodus of people from the city, they go na villages them or they go na district headquarter towns them that the provinces when we can say now safe I see say beaucoup during weekends then they go. But when the Christmas and the New Year season come, they see beaucoup people the way they go. Where you been small back then, you will remember say that they be there happen, or is it that for say beaucoup people them don't move come down at the city and they cause make with the city beaucoup people can go back now the provinces where it come Christmas and New Year.
Absolutely. Absolutely, that's very true because say after the war, a lot of people that then don't move can at home. But no matter what, you can go to you do always go back because the enjoyment way they upline, they na Freetown. Freetown, let me say, okay, then get clubs then and the beach and they, but the real enjoyment, they upline. Because when you go upline, they see all kind merriments where they think of. So I believe say most of them people then they na then they care then go because then they get dance them like when they then get club then they too. Na the provinces then get clubs them, and then picking them where they we're not supposed to go club, then self get them during the day. And then at night you get the adults the way they go na club, where then they go do their own thing. So they find out say then get different groups them where they make them just they enjoy, upline. I don't know how to explain her, but when you go there, the environment itself and the way how then they receive you, especially when you come on like Freetown, you don't go there Freetown a little bit longer and then we show up, some man just they go give your own swag, they go bluff, a lot of people then I make them they go back home because the Freetown is congested, than a one is expensive for live, but when you go upline, I like na small waiting self now you dress, then they look you, see you high and then they look you that way they and then they value you, you know what I mean? Yeah. And the food is so good. I make
Um,
most people that you go.
when you talk, I see on the first part a lot of things where you talk about now the cultural aspect. And
Uh-huh.
now one part of things and the one day where I feel see people now the city for try for experience during them festive season and day. Because
Mm-hmm.
myself if I can recall, like where we small most of the big fields them now the provinces. Now the
Yes,
events and they take place. Most
exactly.
of the big field them you get all kind display of the different culture of that
Mm-hmm.
particular area there where you go. Now the feel Uda in foot go dirty, but you they take them dirty and they even like the dust like uh, they forget to say now new you want for wear new clothes for go, but when you
Mm-hmm.
reach there you don't forget about that new clothes. You don't forget about the new half back where you wear because the culture they take over. I don't
Yes.
know if they still do it. I don't know if you still get communication. You think say then still they do and like how you explain and so and like how myself explain and so it still they happen.
I think it still they happen at least who say me come out, it they happen like man 91. It happen inside Yonibana, Petiful, it happen. People then still they do them where in their object and they come out, then get different types of devil the way we say then just they come out, they sing, dance, then so we then get their own side, we then they dance, then get them sampa then na the feel like I say no more. Then get the side then they go meet up na the field. All man they display in your own sabi way sabi in talent, and then after the day done, we then dance, then they then oje then all the sokobana, all man don't enjoy. Some man they decide for go because they can get like na 91, then get one place where they call ferry. Now they people then they go do like outing. The one they we want for go outing, then they go outing. So where them come out outings until they even 10, all man they rush, they go na the field. The one they way no go, then they enjoy all day till net. And then where the net reach, where then so where Sokobana and all the one and they go home. Then OJ they all don't go home. And then the clubs then open. Now the 10, the one they way one for go club, then they go club and go do them thing. 10 I mean now all night. During the day now jump for them picking them just for let them keep them busy and send them go for go jump, just not it's so interesting. when you go up, like, you forget, like I say, you forget about that dust. In fact, nobody cares. All man just want enjoy himself. People then they enjoy themselves, and that's one thing I've been so like. We will be the do. I'm like me and my sister. They would they ride bike. Would they rent bike from my 91? Would they ride to go Peaceful? Take go inside Peaceful. I don't know how many miles from my 91 to Peaceful, but maybe I don't know, maybe 12, 15 miles around that. I don't know, maybe pass. But we they ride bike, me and my sister. We they make like me, my sister they make pepper chicken, we make fried plantain or fried banana like what they call moko, and they make different food no more. We put them blind. Put them behind the bicycle oh they ride, and then we they ride, we go, then we go taste until we reach, one reach under one big tree no more, we sit down there, we eat, and then we get them small stream there. If you not swim, we just they go swim, and then we go just all day no more, and then we return back from paid food until they go now. You meet yourself there for merriment, and you meet una auntie then give una coconut, give una other fruits them, small fruits them. If you not per mind, then una come back. I've been so like that.
When they talk about the
I
dance,
wish.
we use for get like the musical set. When they say this season don't cancel, then they can hire on an Freetown for go. So the experience, somehow they can hire you, where they can make that first agreement. They talk like say not to better thing so that you know go charge high. But when you reach the, we can now for can pick you. And they tell you, say, hey, now this speaker no more you get. They no go do. They no go do. You remember we don't can say, oh no, not just small thing no more. But we can now and Sunday we can reach. You see say the field now big field.
Yes.
Then like I say so, una they begin play for morning. Then go play football, jump go there.
Yes.
Then at next now they dance back there for the big one them.
Yep.
But the reception way people in other provinces get for like people them way come out, then set people there. Like just say the musical sets people them. Oh, it can always be great. I don't know if any. I tell you, it can always now fun memories. The one and then season
Yep, then season and they can really nice. I wish like Freetown then go do that, but I don't know if themselves they do and do. Freetown and they do and right?
I know say AS then they can do. Because if not to the field, now the school room where they now they then go do the dance and all those things. So till I don't do na the field, even them una took all the setback on a car. Other they say for go look for fuel. Just them memory then they just the cross. But I think Freetown self can do one, but not as how it is shown at the provinces.
Yeah, not as that's true. Because we now upline more na the provinces now they possibly able forget all them thing and they but like Freetown now my uncle been so strict to know they come out. So basically me now be HP na tongue. Now where they go upline now they get that then attention and they but like Freetown they they go now they dress and stay home. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it they happen.
So what you are left with we?
Yeah, well, what I want left with everybody today is they hope say then go count all then glad tend and they because now because of the way how the country done they too much stress, people they're not people they're not happy that much like I been there before. So if people then go able for bring that and like I been just mentioned that cultural thing, if they're able for bring and come at home, then can even use that like for tourism and all that they make people then then tourists they go at home because of that. If you know say starting this season so this they happen where then cultural dance they all the day, then can parents and then people then go make small thing too out of that, Then bring them come, then come perform, dance, if not the stadium or the different fields them where people then go able for visits. Then do that every year or New Year or Christmas. They able for do them thing and they bring them culture and they back. It will be nice. I mean, that's how they left for today. And I hope say this new year will be a positive one. You know, things will change for the better.
We want to say thank you very much, Nancy. Make you come with the scholar. You go introduce yourself for we. Yes, scholar, you can introduce yourself for we, please.
Yeah, my name Benson Kekura. I call from United Kingdom.
Yes, Benson.
It's a while you know you hear me voice, but yeah, you don't bring something, you don't draw me memory back.
Okay, so well, share. Like how you draw your memory, you get the platform. Take way along.
Okay. Before I start, I know they talk about Waterloo because Waterloo, now then I'm base now. This now I'm a new home. I talk about when I be small. We'll be the go now village with me late daddy and my late sister and my mama. Triple I want to let people get me right or wrong. Salomon, we sabi enjoy whether we get to or not get to. The little one will get to sabi make use of them.
So we say village okay. Now. Which village?
Well, now between Moyamba and Moyamba Junction, they call them Bahama.
Kayanta.
Okay, we get 7 villages around we. Me daddy na be me late daddy na been doctor, so like na be the come from a ruling family. So like na the big one of the family. So like a way Christmas thank you. So if you don't send a village for let them make buffer in front of the house, the chief house. Then we get one, it been gets a relationship with one man within my broker, when we been get one set to them they call Sounds of Thunder. If people that wouldn't sabi but that music sets they don't go. Even in Nancy self talk, so I know say you know but that music sets they call Sounds of Thunder. So now I can go higher for 1 week for let in a village to me. What they can do was that 1 week to the Christmas, me late grandpa don't declare a holiday in the village. Then people are going to farm. They tell nobody not for going to farm for that 1 week. Then a celebration within the village, so they can invite all the 7 neighboring villages them for come for London can celebrate Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Then in New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So now so them they do on the village as I can remember. Typically, when people in the camp, that they can buy like a cartridge. They sell and go to the 7 different villages and don't get that. Then they can get one gun we can use for hunting. If you kill 10 cartridge, 9 now for bingo to kill, then the last one now for yourself. So like would go kill monkey, would go kill deer, would go kill cutting grass. So they can come, don't not able kill. They can count like a goat, fall. So in the nights for the Christmas Eve, na backyard to him that the woman and they get a group of women, then they come all na the neighboring village them. Then they come, then young girl and now big woman, now big man, and because they know see me that they do it every year, as I can remember. They can cook and goat soup. They call them pamende J soup we. Then they cook that one day. They can cook different soup. Then they put her inside the barrel. Then they play the music. People you can't believe it. Hey, when you come on a Freetown and they hail you like I say you are a king, because all man they admire at you. When you come on a Freetown like I say now overseas you come on. That's the beauty of going to the village for they spend Christmas. So the night now, do clean some they can make you don't grab the money for the Christmas if I don't cancel you don't have veranda. All man, then young girl, they all they go na water side, then they go crop, then have back them, then get that bone palm away, then don't make fine, without then don't so close for them. Without then don't make the here now, then get that stretching kumu, then they put in that and far side, then they rub and then get the bone palm. People if they don't stretch and call them here, you go fit in a saloon, then come out. All mango don't dress now without the way I've back that they even 10 now with the music begin playing. Now the 10 and they come inside. Oh, people it's very interesting to look at. They admire them moment then The thing will make me now, I can't laugh so much. The New Year Sunday, now the village, my sister, elect for where then tight business then for going to church. So we go to church, he wear this tight, but where you see the tight, it was a brown tight, but we see, I feel like I see a poto in body. So the village people then can say, my sister wear this tight for going to church. You can't believe it in Tripoli. All man they come for can church my sister in foot for safe na poto in foot. Beyond a tight way. I was so laughing. My papa said we laugh so much. So like they can say, hey, look that woman come on a foot, look at la poto in foot, they not be noticing a tight way. You understand? So all those things they work ready for come back because of what my daddy don't do, whether they count yams, plantain, for kiwi, whether they count cassava. It's really a memorable time, seriously. If those days can repeat itself, trust me, all this badat and everything will happen in our country, trust me, it will stop. But for now, even now, Seth, when Christmas time, they joking go. Me, most of the time, like that last time I've been called you, I've been there upline.
Okay.
Now that I go spend me Christmas, you understand? So because Waterloo, I not been no use date. Now Bill just someone will just go be limit the family. So now they will just there for the time being, but I not been so like now I don't use it now. I don't go join a group play now Waterloo. They will get to devil now. They call back again every Christmas and can host to me when they can dance. They call and get dudu. I don't know if you know about that devil.
Yeah, okay, yeah, about them.
Aha, so that the thing and the reason and so really and truly I really enjoyed those days, those memory days. They are really nice and they were very educative. They learn the culture more because what means that if they care before now follow will get used to Wusa income. You understand? So I'm really happy about it. And then memories and they still in my head. So now so will be the spend with Christmas.
Thank you very much, Benson.
Okay, you're welcome.
Make we bring this other caller. Yes, caller, you can introduce yourself for we, please.
Okay, this now Adama I call from New York.
Yes, Adama, take we back then how na be they celebrate Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah, oh my God, Triple A. I mean, those are the days. Just like when Nasi talk, everything when Nasi talk, now that I be look forward to. The most important thing where I be like, well, me and my siblings, that they go show, buy we new clothes. I mean, though that's one of the things I would be like, buy new clothes. Everybody would party then they come. Now we host, they cook, then they come visit we, so they bluff, they show off. And the other thing where I be like mostly is then so we them on the door with them. Because sometimes they can put society and they can put them very close to Christmas. Now that I be like when they put them with the girls then. Sometimes they dance, Triple A. Oh my God, I love that. And there are other things then where they do for them paramount chiefs then. They be get then dancers then. They from age 5 to 17, I think. Remind me to tell me that today. Every so often, like during Christmas time up to New Year, they other paramount chiefs then they could go now their own thing, now the company they dance. I be love that very much. All that most of the time I can ask mama and me I go with me sister and my other siblings then. Let's go to the paramount chiefs because me na blama come out na the village and we get madam now we can go na house that time it'll be a big dance where they go on. All the devils that they come out. Everybody they go there just to see. And any kind of food we want for eat Triple A. That's where you go see I mean, very beautiful. It was a wonderful time. And the other thing where I be look forward to, with grandmama, it began microphone. The one where they wine. I remember that. We'll be very young. It began that. And when that time they come close, we are very obedient to grandmama. because we want to pull an ado, you know, so we go dance. So anything we well grab a matter we go drop. So all of those things, it was a wonderful time, Triple A. Upline, believe me, a very nice place for B, really. Freetown, well, as I've been not telling you before, me na village Peking. Okay, me na village girl. So I don't know anything about Freetown. Nothing whatsoever. The only time where I did spend time there because I get little buffalo. So where I come on, I go, I spend time there. I go upline. Me, I like upline most of the time. That's all I like because it's too crowded for me. Really, I don't use Freetown. I don't use that kind of life really. So Nami, you are put that table today. It was very beautiful. I think it is still happening because I don't remember since I'm here a day I go home in Christmas time. But my sister can always tell me that they can post some kind of, devil people that they dance and things like that. But it's not the way it used to, really. But I hope they will bring her back. Just like Nasi said, I'm telling you, it was a wonderful time. Those days, I hope they will bring them. The people that too tense this time, it's so sad how things is turned to be the way it is in that part of the world. But Sierra Leone is a wonderful place. I cannot wait Tripoli to go back. I'm telling you right now, I'm yawning. I love that country. Anyway, thank you very much. I'm your story for today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Adama.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Yes, caller, you can introduce yourself for we, please.
Truthfully, this is Alaji, come from Maryland.
Yes, Alaji, take way along, sir.
It will be all the New Year's then since we call now Freetown. When we did talk about culture, that's when the culture been there. I mean, like when they say the New Year alone, you get them full amount, they when they come. Maybe that in 2 or in 3, they wear that shokoto, they get a calabash, they work a yard to yard. You know how they can fling the shokoto when they dance. I mean, you call the limba man them. I don't want to be too tribalistic right here, but you call the limba man them. They get one small tool in the type of rope. They call it tete mute. I mean, those are days you see all kind of culture. People they call them matoma. They are with the young culture. I mean, you they really know say this is Sierra Leone. We can't wait for later or later they come because you they enjoy them thing a day. You they see them. You they really know say this is Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone be sweet. I don't know why make them think that all they disappear. I don't know why. I think we need for go back to them roots and they for let we old people let them share some of them thing and they give we because those types are very, 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 very important. Because you didn't know about your culture. You didn't know say, every year, this is how my culture they perform. And then you get to think about they call them Wonko Theater. Wonko Theater, then every year they tell for them and get City Hall. If you see under way under the unlucky for go look. Then the next you get TBS, you go to swimming pool or the garden where they what's the other call it the other building, literally swimming pool the other side. I mean you get competition with TBS with other clubs then. I mean those days are like it be so sweet. Like other past caller they say, it's not about money. I mean people we not get money so they enjoy past we get money. They enjoy past we get money because when they say holiday, when they say sweetness don't come, Triple, those days. I mean, I can't wait for them days and they for them come back because now a lot of people picking away overseas, or even the picking themselves when they're free on day, they don't know about the culture. If you not come on an upline, you didn't know about the culture within the country. They know because now nobody knows the thing. In fact, they don't ban all the devils there. I mean, this story you talk about Eastern Paddle. Remember where Eastern Paddle and Bloody Mary they come out. You shouldn't go meet up by Savage I don't call this trick yourself. This mountain courts. It's all about fighting. I mean, fighting, but at the same time, there was a lot of fun. You get boo-boo, they wouldn't come out. I mean, where are all those cultures? Now, the thing that we need back in our country. Yes, the world they go before. We talk about 21st century, but the culture not done. I mean, when you look like, if you go to England sometimes, I don't visit England sometimes, where they make some kind of cultural dance. You get people that come up from Brazil, then they all wear no more empty. Yeah, that carnival. Then they do it at DC. When they see the, you know what I mean? When they see people, then they enjoy the culture. Why we not going able, try to do that now every time? Lay with people and say this is our culture. That so we born, now so we meet, and that this we for do. Even though things are hard nowadays because we want to improve, but if those culture, then people they exercise them right there, that they do their own thing they wouldn't know best. I'm telling you, Salo like today. This APC and SLPP, they go outside because nobody thinks about say, me na this. It's all about enjoyment. We always small. When we always small, I'm telling you, all I think about, especially they get some people who they come on upline, some about the way they can't perform, then they turn the board, and they get so such they are very gifted. Like when they see the people that do this, America Got Talent. Then people if you put them there, what I mean, they showcase their talent there. I mean, yes, we go there for the map. Just look like the Guineans and the bone breakers. We don't go now making Got Talent. We don't go show what thing and culture they're about. We don't call them bone break. I don't know if you watch that show there. Bone
Yes,
breakers.
I do. I watch them.
News. Yeah, so you see, those cultures we need for bring them back for let we people know say, we picking one of the bones, so let them know about the culture. But I'm telling you right now, all the picking will get right now, most of them they don't know anything about the culture. They don't know anything. So now Miguel, thank you very much for giving me the platform.
All right, thank you, Alhaji.
Yeah.
Yes, Kola, you can introduce yourself for me, please.
Good evening. This is Namata.
Hey, Mata, right now, say now you know the newest vaccine queen in town. But you're welcome.
Yes.
Take way along, ma.
Okay, so growing up in Sierra Leone, Christmas time, we be lucky because we alternate. Some Christmas they go down Mama's side, when I'm Benembu, and then some Christmas we go down Daddy side na Lunge, Oyema Lokamasama. So I remember my mama then get a club, two club. One they call them one batty, that means we dey aboku. Then the other one they call it goila, that means one word. Oh my God! Every morning it's a competition with that club. Would they dress fine? And in the evening they get devil with the come on they call her Sam Gongon. If you see the devil in teeth, a fearful. So when they come, so we the picking they run away because you're gonna go to sing say Sam Gongong, oh boy, Sam Gongong, oh boy, Sam Gongong, Gongong. That means the devil Sam Gongong is coming. So the picking they throw they run away. But the most exciting part is Nami Daddy's side. Come on a Freetown, go to village, everybody they admire you, and also small lantern and there. So we've been glad because morning we got to wake up. One water for we. Then in the afternoon, we follow them for going to farm, for go everything for pickers, and then go find firewood. Then even turn out, then they burn the fire, tell story, and then our net then get dance. So then before Christmas, then get Christmas carol. The people away to go church now, the area go come begin sing them Christmas carol, yeah. Then we go follow them. But the excitement that we all did dress for, we come on a Freetown, everybody they admire, we go bring come food. When we're ready for turn back, now so they can go boku orange, mango, lemon. And I mean, it's just, we look forward to 19 because we're not like, like when they say you come on aboard, come, not top, go up, a little bit, they do well in the old village. And then, the place fresh, the air, the dirty smell nice, the place cold. So it was a lot happy, fun. So that mean your excitement about Christmas 10 at Freetown and Sierra Leone. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Martha.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yes, caller, I can introduce yourself for you, please.
Yeah, listen, Patrick.
The big boy in the house. Take me along, sir.
Well, I believe so. We all get our own story in different way. But I will tell you, say, now one thing we all go agreeing about, say, back in the days, up to before the war, Christmas, New Year, the festive season, I mean, enjoyment, a good enjoyment, both Freetown and Upline. But Upline, the provinces, but they get more fun than the one at town. The town, you're on two sides. You go on a beach, you cook, you eat, you did not house, it's still not a, if you didn't, if you house the front of the street, or if not in front of the streets, you can't run the watch them the way they pass. If not that, or you go on a beach, you go swim all day in a net, the young girl, young boy, then they all go in a club and a Freetown, you know. But most people can count on if you turn there, they see the different debut that the Kaka debut that now, the Blood Mary they now, this the other now, all kind of other different. Most area they now other than the pool. So you're not able to tell the difference except between the auntie and the other, you know. The other they may get the Mao guy that they on top, but the whole mommy they get fun. It's just that normal some clashes can be one or two among those guys, but maybe for money business, you know, would they keep the money and they always they on the fence. So man the shuffle. We don't get one we area, you know, one guy up Mantura and you gotta tell them then Will Street, number 6 West no number 10 Will Street by Tissue Road. So now up Mantura and I don't mind like who but they go join the other and all of it. So the guy really keep the money. Always the shuffle. Always the shuffle. But I need the beat for the beat next time you know go do. So those are the fun, you know, for celebrate the festive season. Now sometimes I go corner for celebrate me Christmas or me New Year. You know, it was so fun because I tell you as society man, whether they pull the poro and we say now would they be the put before whether they join the poro before they as then tell you I mean they don't give me title as a pomasu man. Any konoma when no thing a pomasu, he will tell you say yes. So we'll be to get more fun. The devil they pull the poro and we enjoy. What's your enjoyment? Enjoyment. The dance all night. All night. Then do Christmas Day, you know, the Muslim then the one that know go for Christmas. Enter the two top cinema place, the opera and Mota Theatre. They go pack the pack because then tell the India movie them with the rain. The rivalry between opera made they show most of India movie there. The Mota Theatre they show most of the American cowboy movie, then Chinese movie. So competition made it between the two, but both of them Christmas Day they flopped. Opera Inc. flopped. You know, and then the India movie like then Damendra. I don't forget some of the name they said Muchum or Mushum. I don't know again. You know, Emma Lily. Oh, when they say that the movie that they put, you could see that place they go flop Christmas Day. The other Boxing Day, people they go na Ikuma na the river for go swim. New Year's Day back na the same the same thing. You know, people that you watch, they go watch movie. You know, they go na Ikuma, Poro that they come out, they join new picking then a Poro. If you don't reach the age, if your papa says you not get money for put you per Poro, now we will go kidnap you. We will put you there. There's no way now you go back down. You don't force for yourself now for like because once you don't reach the age for let join Poro, you for join them by force. You know, so I will say that's what they do it. So somebody, you know, the go pardon now, they force for sponsor because then harvest season. You don't harvest the farm, you don't cut rest the food day. So there's no way we will deny you self, so you know, would support you web then a Poro bush. because the food day, the rest day, things they did, everything did. So there's no way. The only thing no more, drink 3 bag of fresh, they can't go outside. Even they cook for now, they get everything well. After how many 3 months, they pull now, you buy nice dress, and it was nice. It was so fun. So enjoyment me they both sides, Freetown and Uplight. But Uplight, the thing we don't lack nowadays, with culture, people then the one that we don't come Freetown, we migrate from Uplight come Freetown. They try to abandon those culture. You can imagine where school lock. Back in the day, some of where school lock. They send me go in a village. I didn't Kwedu city. They send me go inside village. Now my mama in village or my pa in village. If I do not send me go now, Yokodu, they go send me go Besedo. For that whole of September, now that the day for the draft board. They learn this thing. But now you see where school lock, the kind they do Freetown, they not get nothing where they do. Instead of that, the mama or papa, the one that were not up to do, they go give them market for the good sell. They know it's okay, go upline to your granny, go learn some thing there. If then thing they bring them back. Where school lock, they know they Freetown for that 1 month or 2 months. I mean, when they lock school, not around September.
No, I think now July,
Yeah,
August,
school open
September, and then
September.
school open, yeah. So
Yeah,
around
around
July.
July, when school lock July, he send they go apply that rainy season. I saw some of them they do it. He send they go apply for that 2 months. If they went in granny or in grandpa or in auntie, if they learn maybe you're gonna pick up some of the native language themselves. Even if you know the learn for talk inside that 2 months, but you go pick up something there. So the next time where you go, you go see say yes, you know, and some of them discipline they are go they inside there. But now one I not say they know they do it now. Maybe now one family will send the picking they go apply where school of July, because that's not part of the education. Let them go see part of let us value life. Not to Freetown no more. Where you apply, you learn so many things. So many things they we learn. So then culture they left for the old where they pray some they see we all not Christian. They see people that preach out, then they not to that not culture. Now just a max. What's in the way? We know that some man they dance them thing and they just for the culture, proud of say yes, we still get culture, tradition. The Americans the white man they would follow or no was who they follow them. Who they copy them. They still get their own culture. You will see some man at Texas, he will tell you play. I know I don't work in airport for long. I don't work for both airlines and rent a car. So one day this part come, if like all the American Airlines, now US Airways forced me to fly until we merge with American Airlines. They begin to fly America. But when you come to airport for rent in car, as an American of culture, you say, they talk that Texas accent. They say, I cannot drive no foreign car. Everything Ford. Only Ford can really drive. They say right now the heart of Ford. He said nothing. In a union man, if you pay union at Ford, you don't work there for them. So they drive nothing. If they not get a let they go for for it. So they left for go now enterprise go to budget. Now they go take the Ford, the F-150 truck there. They can't get before you satisfied. So that thing they learn me a lot of lessons. You see this? If now the man know the value of culture and tradition. But, although some of the culture, the extreme, but we not to go the extreme side. But they will ask the government, once you reach the festive season there, they allow the community there. You see the small community, they come together, they don't judge because, like, especially this COVID from don't make nice, even though with all the COVID, but people they stay on jail, that stress there. They not take people their mind from politics. Una enjoy. Just part of politics. You will see, because of this, if you do the internet, you will see Padu, SLPP or APC or Mango Canton. We not think about politics that moment. Would they on jail? We dance good, Without the drunk, Without not the dance only the dance. Without that then it takes stress. Now culture. So we begin the self not go forget that. But when they don't begin the ban them thing they are now, what is the wrong one that is seen? Now so they self they grow now with the internet. Anything and just internet now they go to look. The way tell us Sabi Padus, I say I don't know, not Sabi the thing they or not the dance the thing there. You know? But we just left for talk to them. They left for bring them thing there. But why did they ban inside Freetown? But when they empower, they go apply, they pull them thing and they enjoy the good. Then they deprive the one then at the city. Not all my people go, for go apply. Some man in village chef you not sabi the gate or don't apply come on. But if they bring them, they pull them thing and they around the community, I mean, back in the days before the war, let's say Dwazak, Manture, Ubasai, all man they pull debut. All the small guys that they come together, they make if not Kakadebu, they make up. If not other they make up, if not auntie they make up, if not what is self again. They make up, they go around stores, they get that money. When they don't get that money, at the end of the day, if they know be shame, they go say, oh my lord, go buy lord can cook. When I read and they push them the hide because they see them because when the festive season reach all the community they had they pull them they see push believe me because they tell you that they build the devil and then and the people they fall push which is them that they lost because they swear when they say but you pick yourself do it because then the people that they enjoy we beg them let them not take the with culture from we tradition. These are culture. These are very, very important, valuable thing there. In the next 10 years, if they don't think they know the practice, then think they go just lost. Yeah, just like where some of we language there, we tribe them, they lost small. He hardly lives. Last time we discussed about that. We just debate them no more, let them just bring them thing there. And just put some moderators, okay? When I do this way, put some measure there. And people that go back, what's not for enjoyment for the dance the devil, people that go back to some of them thing there. That's all me get for tonight.
Thank you very much, Patrick. Yes, caller, I can introduce yourself for we, please.
Hey, triple enemy.
Yes, sir. Take we along, sir, Omar.
Huh?
Now you, sir, take we along.
Oh, I just trying to piggyback from what my brother Patrick left. I want to tell Patrick, say, with them the pull poro. Now, Corona, they run after we and them are okay, and then they I'll be right back. Now they run after we, my brother. When they say poro, them come out. Yeah. Then the good at them Maraca compound, Maraca corner. We say no more than nothing that they the money people and they Libanese. Them are especially who say they come out, na payment. And they go after we. But not been good days then, not been good days. And me and man, I don't talk about all the time. I like them because I be the command of Freetown to go all the way now. Put locker or go down to Bolo Bineko, yeah. Kono tender, But Freetown, Christmas time, I be done say that actually. I think that been Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve. Go to them, they call ferry excursion. We to go on a ferry, they load, they sell tickets. They load at the boat, and then ferry and they take una all the way out. Either a Sabano 75, Muye Power or Afro National, and then hire for play. That'd be an enjoyable time. Then the day for Christmas, if you don't go dance the bull, the only other spot we get for go, na town hall. Then get band and play at town hall. Or so they can go na goodies. One mommy one crew mommy been there by King Jimmy where they call mommy goodies. You get big holiday. Or would I go jump? So I absolutely agree with what Patrick they say. Somebody even say this, we Sierra Leoneans and we know how to enjoy. That's absolutely true. But we quick again to switch away from culture. We're good at that. And the way things are go right now, with this government, right. Right. Not to many culture no more than for celebrate. Every culture than for celebrate, not to all man join poro. Random we just dey for enjoy the holiday double and even forget and then time and day. We understand politics we don't guys. I remember doing and as my in last month them in pool paddle, we're not to the right time. Junko them be final Junko would be pool paddle way. It's a people not been graduate water. But so what? You just move past that. You get the whole grudge over anything in it. Now one of the only devil and then they would not to poro devil, where they bring the entire city of Freetown together. In fact, people in the commercial from the province is just working dance paddle. When we paddle the Commoner magazine, because where they take that turn for Kanafubi Road. The devil himself said the day Eastern police, the crowd almost the reach the cottage. Now that how much popular paddle they need. For make income no more, he put up poverty, he put up hard up, say money not there for police. And BS. A need for let people enjoy. You not go squeeze people the discipline way they talk about so inner discipline. What is discipline within a salon? Now we see the salon play Liberia, what in and do. So the discipline are the same discipline you talk about. People in the comport themselves. In fact, where paddle be the commode. Now paddle are the one of the only devil where they go take paddle they go round, then can pass one tail, then can meet up now delay street with Rainbow Juju, with Bloody Mary. I mean. That is small cuscas stone kinde. But after that, no. Because in fact, the older be set up for themselves, he hardly for let them meet up. If he had list to them keep it up, not to that much. So I don't know, because maybe the young youth they now, but offline because me enjoy Chris, I've been enjoy both offline and top. Kono that been a very nice place for enjoy holiday. Just like waiting Patrick will they say, Ikuma. If anybody be the gonna Ikuma back then, you forgot about number 2 at I tell you, my brother, when you go to Ikuma, you enjoyment within a kono, that opera, 5-5 sport, small safari, all inside and they kono has been a vibrant tongue. Even though they talk about Kenema Cacao show, trust me, they're not be near kono. So we all tend and they come back to Freetown, back and forth. Even Port Locom, a very vibrant place to SI Chroma every day. Especially when they get that in Debule, Bolobine Koya, So we never forget we culture. We cannot forget we culture. We food never me food them walking bring me potato leaf, walking don't put kinda, we don't call why the woman now we conference them all. What is that smell? I says food from Africa. You have a problem with it? They go, oh no, I'm just checking. It smells good, Pangungusa. It smells good. I said, you're right, it smells good. Because you're not gonna tell me that it doesn't smell good, because we're gonna have a problem. No, it smells good. I said, well, you like it or not, I'm gonna eat it right in here. So we culture, we can embrace our centennial, we can one look like say they are the old saying you for run our titan fish. No, we get for whole we culture. Then Poro society and the Matoma, then Ariobo, Gongoli, all that thing and the Mamimbara, all that in a culture. Even somebody will talk about that. Now, two misses will be play. One guy will talk about Tense Mute, and some trade the whole long kid, like Yubasu or board, where they play flutes on a ground. Then I say it'll be good time. We will get good time with the young boys. I mean, when I say Christmas, man, Christmas, in fact, Christmas and Ramadan, because the lantern, then they come out Ramadan, watching it for prayer. So now they don't tell them the lantern, them they come on a Freetown. I don't know now they say they don't change on a Christmas or whatever. But back in the days, now watch
Independence
now. Okay. Back then, Ramadan, watch night. I mean, the last night, the morning, if we don't dress down, that'll be the funniest part back. I don't say we need to talk about Ramadan, but Ramadan will be the funniest part. Oh, to go Salma food. We'll go to some people and they say, the pandem way they bring the sunagati, go take the under the bed. He they can ask me for for Salma food. But it be enjoyable, would be little, grow up, it be fun. Salon have been like I've just put a text here. All this enjoy and good things that we all they talk about. Who side the hate come out? This hate we're doing now so. Where as soon as you put the word politics right now, you so fire the boil. And we all where they talk so, we all like grow up some of us at the same age in the 50s, 40s, 30s, 60s. But then we be so united and they get all them for you. Which side this hate come out now? I don't know, but it been fun. Christmas, because maybe enjoy Christmas na Freetown. I mean, because the jump then on afternoon session when I jump, you get the cultural show that you get Benuden, you get the Virgin, I mean, that city already broke, wouldn't been born. I mean, I didn't show that they been there. I mean, you dey go there, you dey enjoy, you dey see with salon people with really good on art, when they make them cultural show and they get them the band and them boy they play, then we been get one other. I don't know if you know one comedy show we been there the Obungo them and Jalo waiting up in the club boy name himself where they talk like say great. It been fun in a salon. Christmas time have been fun time. I mean, people them still to go dance double and kind of host and relax. Then you ready for going to town hall. If Savannah for 75 or Afro National or we power they play. And guess what? I mean, or you go now to Mami Goodies like Kijimi, you go enjoy. Then tell they man you broke. Well, you would don't dance done here, you man. After the dance done, you the whole issues now because the shoes were very tight. You put down bond all day. Now you the whole and I am. So now the work go. Same thing with Watchnet. We see the lantern they don't pass cutting tree. Some of you they come out in the morning for can was now for go pray. But it been just fun. Not just complete fun. When they're all the day at the camp, people and they look forward to just nothing but get fun, hug each other, make joke with each other. So now that no more, me brother.
Thank you very much, Omar. Make I just read few of the text them. I think say you say for the listen, you don't learn a lot. Donald Jones say, I remember then this then day, will be the play, I be DJ with realistic sound center from Waterloo. With realistic sound center, I say from Waterloo to Maboni, to Mesheka, to Lonsai, it been tell like a drill where then they reach na the different tongue them. People then can prepare for them better one. All day, all night, non-stop music, food and drinks. Been de boku one. Triple you don't wake some good memories them. But I know say Triple I can't stop dancing to waiting brown skin girls. Abdul Glass say this night it like say we just they mix the culture and the tradition. I see be actually I say waiting at the difference between culture and tradition. That fall we wear that red trousses. That's Nancy say. Richard Cocker he say you make I remember my brother. I don't know if now we Patrick be the talk or now we Omar from Los Angeles be the talk. Alhaji Silasef be the back Omar for say yes, those days Paddle and Bloody Mary. And Mami Kano say Papa Goodins and Mama Goodins then died the same day. He say rest in peace to both of them. Abdul Blas say most of the callers then story then dates back before the war. He say make that sink small and Alhaji Silawan for agree for say yes before the war, believe me. Then they I've been sweet days them. Okay, is paddle culture or tradition? Alright. Oh, it's loud here. Nancy say he hope the Minister of Tourism go bring back we cultural heritage. These are the words we still there, eh? Monument and Relics Commission, cultural and whatever. We still there, even inside this administration. But I hope then we'll listen to how people then use for experience in Christmas, New Year's. Musa Conte says a government na for sustain tradition and culture. He's saying things say more need to be done for make we not go forfeit with culture. Nancy Bai say one of the devil, the way him being really afraid. Na abado. Who that they first will like abado? Abado, that person they waking. Na wicked person. Because even to the way they can tie up and the person self way for the douane, self in the beat. Abado? Ha. They say now one of the devil they won't be afraid. And I believe say most people will be afraid about, if not everybody, be afraid about abado. Musa Conte say no Christmas enjoyment no day we go rival Kenema Cacao show na salon. He said na been there about the command dance, okay. And no one talk safe. Wapuro performance say those days then. Sahid Kose say Paramount Chief Lake by Shebra Kamal II, Chief Sheku, the second of Biriwa Chiefdom, Batungo of Batkanu, Kandefino, etc. Those were the best days in Sierra Leone. Memzobi Safa say in main holiday memories them na moonlight picnic and concert, eating good food, cakes, rice bread and sweet soft drinks and ginger beer. Okay, for side call say from McKinney, he remember the days of McKinney Agricultural Show where Dr. Naim and Thunder they compete. He said the last 3 days are non-stop dancing. All cultural dance troupe from each chiefdom. Those days, you will see Paramount Chief enough respect. Those were awesome. Then at the Paramount Chief, I just call just now. When you come to Christmas and New Year, one thing with me being lack, I don't spend Christmas in the 2010, in this 2000 era. I don't think say I get the feel. You know, so they begin get the feel of Christmas. Now the Hamatan breeze where they blow. The Hamatan breeze where they blow. When we begin reach inside November, we they try for end November, begin enter inside December. Where the Hamatan don't see, don't better one. If they wake yourself in the morning, you know how to wake. So when it meets up now the holiday, it just they go no more now smooth. I remember after a long time where I travel come on salon, where I go salon for Christmas. So I was eager to get this feel, this Hamatan feel. I'd be so eager. Even though I don't know, maybe for saying that the cold who don't can wash we better one. Now me could not feel again. You think say the Hamatan still there like I been there before? Or you feel saying a global warming? Or now because when we don't come out, we don't can taste the cold way, you know go compare with Hamatan, make we not feel the Hamatan again where we can go salon in December's. Because we make a talk so that Hamatan will be the feel tradi. I don't know. Me I not feel amo. Me I not feel am. So I don't know if na the global warming or na waiting. Because I not feel like again. Well, back in the days, yeah, that Christmas morning where you don't wake that morning, yeah. I another thing, the holiday food them. Why make them kid taste sweet past the day Leone there? Eh? Now, okay. I don't know now, but before, when they say Christmas, when they say New Year, the chicken self we eat, if you buy like system now, the chicken we eat back a week ago. Is it you the day in how now a different level you the day? Eh? Now different level you can day or waiting. Once you get the cold breeze in the morning, then you get the fresh chicken, good food, it tastes so good and all those things so they talk about now. Even at the provinces, eh? You they feel different when you wake in the morning. They feel different. Because I remember, like, who be the fella, their musical sets them. I began musical sets. So me I be the fella. Not the play, but I the fella. Oh, na rich so. Me always say na for the set man and this. They go take care of now, cook this and hey. Make a remember one thing. That thing then I be during the war. Now Oba Ferry. Now we go play. Now the terminal itself. Not a green. You know the waiting area. Now they will set up. Everything we don't find about Ecomog be still deploy. Hey, Papa God. Everything they go and find, they were aware. But again, coffee order been there. I don't remember which year than they. Coffee order been there. Ecomog now then be the secure the ferry terminal at Tagreen. The youth man they waiting at the Tagreen day. Then we don't arrange with Ecomog. Ecomog say no problem. Then can able get them dance. It was good. Started. Music they play. I don't know one part of the organizers there. And the Ecomog then go meet up about woman business. Now done the dance so. They meet up a woman with kind of dance. The Ecomog pick the woman. The one part of the organizer na woman. He said the Ecomog not for picking woman. I didn't begin argument. Then the Ecomog say, well, 15 minutes dance for done. Yeah. That's how they tell you so. Beats. We'll go to set down the afraid now the guard for make the speaker then off for them for make beats. Oh, you see the Ecomog can say, I say 15 minutes for what the set. 15 minutes now what sets. A calling company. What's in a bit? I mean, the other day, now they talk, now I say, like I'm a Joe, the rebels, them, the military, the Ecomogo, we forgive them all. Because they're all wrong way. They're all the wrong way. We don't even want to go into that safe. But what thing are they trying to say? We already talk now, when it comes to the festive season, we talk about culture, we talk about tradition. Culture and tradition. What do we feel say don't affect the Sierra Leonean culture and tradition? You know go tell me say na modernization, you know go tell me say na civilization. No, you know go tell me because we think do Nigeria, the big pass we, they still have it. We not go say we know in depth about how then they fight their own for make we dey see am like how we dey see am. But any kind way we dey see am. Ghanaians them Bokupas we still dey see am. If you even at the West, you dey see them there them big lapa when they say events then they tie. They don't even care. And they tie. How they then they dress with the empty foot with the see am. So we as Sierra Leoneans them no go say na modernization or na civilization or na the 21st century. Because I just give you example now of the other West African brothers there. So waiting we feel say they affect we own culture and tradition. What we facing at the problem? Now we? Now the one who for help we for promote them? Or what? Basically, say there is more added to the Christmas food. Now they talk say the Christmas food can always taste good. They say because you're expecting people coming to your house, so you wish you happy Christmas. Ijakoka says Tripoli because the least household can provide the basic necessity that can even put a smile on people's face. Matayanobi says Salon would change quick and adopt other people and cultures. Nothing not can vex me rich where I can see Salon people pas married. They dress like Indian there. I remember at another time at the get conversation, somebody they tell me say, "Oh no, I'm wrong for saying that." He said because then they try for we they live in a global world, so it's not bad for make Salomon dress like Indian. I say no. If we say we don't use we own tea, don't so popularize we don't tire, then I can understand. But have we? For we own self? Abdullah say not even the one in the world called Kenya, Gambia, Senegal, Mali, all in countries then still when you meet up all of the way how they talk so, you did not say yes. Wait first, because the other term, maybe we'll talk now. Yes, Mathayonobi say, then can dress back like Nigerians. Say that one they can upset them because they're not they take with culture. Musa Conte say na politics and lack of understanding and don't suppress with culture and with tradition. Like I said, all we two they talk now about that Christmas time, now we culture and tradition, now we they promote. When Christmas na morning, football they play, na field, jump day for them picking day. Why is the football they play? I don't know if you know come on a big village, but why is the football they play in the afternoon? Jump day back for them picking day. When the football done, the big one they now go ready for candy dance na net. Na so be they do. Then even during the football and whether jump the day, you they get the Gongoli war, you they get every other thing, funny things them way they na that particular village the way you go. I don't know. Oma from Minneapolis he say, Papaya, he say stock create to you salon brother or sister na job. He go reply you back with English. So waiting. Même je be say not true. You say you no go ever see other nation dress like we own culture. How we propagating our own first? Because then they say if us don't sell you, treats not go buy you. So them then host them don't sell them. We when at the ticket, we not to them cultures, then who don't buy into her. But how then go buy into we own, where we know they sell we own? We know they sell we own. Let we say just now, Naya. Let's have a cultural day. A cultural day. Huh? Let's see how we self on as Sierra Leoneans them. We not go even know how for appear. We not go know how for appear. We the Sierra Leoneans them. Let us say no more just now. Let us get a cultural day. For can propagate with different cultures them. I don't know. Sierra Leone. I bet to kick about say we Salon people who lack for copy. You know they understand why Salon people they try for even talk like Nigerian and also Cameroonians then. You know go ever see them they imitate we instead, they go make fun of we not having a culture. You go see foreign dressing, no complete salon dressing you will see. I just talk like that. I matter I no be the same. If I say make we get a cultural day, Omar from Minneapolis say same thing say with a shame for we culture. Eh? Why? Why Sierra Leone? Why? What's in do? Ha! But slow they go. I'll tell us, say, a misplaced priority by government, mismanagement, and massive corruption. So the corruption, na in care we culture go in ayo. Because I really don't know. What they say just now, then we say Ronco. Ronco was part of we cultural dress them. Then we get that country clothes. You see how Ghanaians them proud for the kente today. And the kente way they see so, they get different meaning for each one. Each design way they see, they get different meaning. But what thing we go talk for country clothes? Eh? Or the Ronco? What we go talk for her? But even the Agbada way and the plant way and the waiting self, so man, we get we own style. I don't know if you realize that. Say we own Agbada is different than Nigerians the Agbada. Même so say, he say, you know the shame for wearing in Lapa. What are they now say for the shame when a woman wear the shame for wearing Lapa, tie Lapa? Eh? I say, look the marriage ceremony there. It's all about Nigeria. I said then come on Nigeria, then go India. I was like, what? Begin dress like Indian people there. But married, salon. Patrick Dominion say the problem when things say, we not the follow waiting we get, but with the value other people lay on thing there. Nancy Barry say, they say that's a wonderful idea. Let we get a real cultural day, like African Child's Day. Matthew say maybe we not get them na market for sale. Now because we not want to buy them. People na market they sell, waiting people in demand for buy. Eh? About to kick about say Cameroon too. You say the fabric design now by region with meaning. Lepi na Fulaman clothes. Okay, memzo. About to kick about say Lapin and Madingo docket na in favorite. Alaji Selassie said they used for doing at school, everyone dressing according to their tribe. We don't have that anymore. They even still get raffia. You remember arts and culture back in the days where they go school. And they give raffia. You make raffia bag. You get the raffia where you tie for the cultural dance them. Raffia be common back then. I don't know if it's still common or it's just no more now for touristic attraction. I'll tell us, say if we're not careful, we're on the verge for loss all. You say most, if not most, all of we cultural identity. I'm currently working on a documentary where, by God in grace, it will come out inside April. Right after that, I get another documentary where they work on. I just take upon myself say I think it's high time we Sierra Leoneans them tell we own story. We they see people they come out from the west, go na saloon, go tell the story on their own perspective, how they want to tell them. Because even right now, we got a company from the west, we contact Sierra Network, where we go for work in collaboration for do a documentary. After that, not to we say the editor more. Then we just they shoot for them, then take all the footage back, then come out San Salo with them. So I was like, why can't we do that ourselves? So I did on them. And all in here we talk, we work on them. This is why we'll talk so today. We're gonna have a documentary on it. We're gonna have a documentary on it. You will see I'll be talking back now. Inside 2021. Think I'm ready for that. I make you need for subscribe to Explore with AAA. There are loads of things and really spin around me head, me brain, everything. Like I have so much I want to do just to showcase Sierra Leone. Because I don't know. At least then we'll say that boy be doing your own. Also, because now, everything just they go. But if you say yes, remember arts and culture. Memzo Bisafase is saying in love wearing Africana to work on Fridays. To work back home. Other days, they wear uniform. Nothing say. Alhaji Silade actually say, what about a museum? Is that really a museum? Oh, well, you better. He said because they don't get anything relating with culture or with tradition. Even with history in Sierra Leone. History in our school. What did they teach you? We go when we try to gather all resources for make we begin do the documentary what they tell you. We go to one prominent place in Sierra Leone. And then tell we say if una can able for do this right. I believe say anybody will come then go just refer to waiting we do. According to waiting we don't script now. Because we don't have nothing, no history. So we're not able to tell we know history. How can't we just lose our culture and with tradition? Donald Jones say we leaders them, they don't sell out from long time. we make saloon man look other side for valuation. They say it's sad, but that ain't not true. I want to kick about say, he say a family member one time be asked and say why they give in boy picking them Muslim names instead of the English name there. He say the person may get the audacity for tell and say, don't forget to this na America, give the English name. Why you forget the African man name them? Musa Conte say, he say, luckily for we Sierra Leoneans them, where they in a Staten Island, it look like for say we will different and small. We always they promote with saloon culture. And then they lead other Africans them na Staten Island. He say make it shock we small. They even don't forget a day for celebrate then saloon culture. And then for honor, they don't give them that honor day by the representative September this year for the African celebration on Staten Island. And also vote for Sierra Leonean to head all African groups on Staten Island and New York in general. And say for them on Staten Island, they know the forfeit so far. Kudos to all the Sierra Leoneans that they Staten Island, where they keep the culture and tradition alive. But on a more serious note, I mean, that's a kind of saying they were in Sierra Leone dress every Sunday before COVID-19. It's saying people be always they admire and dress them. It's just that we don't know what we have. I don't know. I don't know if that be the Netherlands or somewhere in Europe. The Pomuide, them pull devil. I don't know if you be see that. Was it a video or a picture? Maybe they go around. The thing away they say, oh, no, you know good, you know this, you know that. And then they took so now small. And so he say in like the way how they fit for make we culture and we tradition not just disappear like that. Make we keep up the good work. We will try. I just say they not ever talk self again about Madame Yoko and Bepie and other important people who make contribution towards Sierra Leone. Even the Bible story. Bible was a warrior. He fight against the Indians. If he just make it surrender, he ala kotomamu. They don't even sabi them. Eh? Now see don't tell na start in Ireland or Leona no make him move come outside there right now go over there. I tell her say the funds then them be supposed for the use then convert them. He said, look, we dance troop today and compare 20 years ago. I say, I didn't try. God, be just one mistake talk. I think I just say then they try. But we Sierra Leoneans, them, we get a long way for go. Forget we culture and we tradition life again. Like I said, me, I don't take up on a new one for this 2021. For do different documentaries about Sierra Leone. Not easy, cost money, but hey, at least and go see again that boy himself be doing it on. No forget say I the only salon this whole guy. The other day I talk to Me ask what's in the sharp with them. Eh? The limba, the locals. It's like everybody want to be in the intimity now. I like you migrate to go to Timney town. I like you migrate to go to Mende town. We see the land for talk I don't done. We look political undertone did it. I make. I mean, that's some say, Jackson, your mama they call you. Inside it, your mama they call you. Eh? I used to say, yes, Freetown players then. We try for put the culture, but oh yeah, as soon as they begin travel, I'm glad the way you know this story. And so they all, as in any country where they go, they now return again. Some of them they listen with self rights now. The old Kurugbade. But come answer, you say same thing with the loss with culture. We need for make we culture great again. But we talk to Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs. Then at the tourism then focus pa. We focus pa the tourism, what in the people that they can look for? Eh? You got that puibo. So look get your own game. Even concerts, city hall and town hall. What in Cry of the Virgin? Is it that? Contiki Theater, you get. Come on, let the name flow. Eh? Very good. Think Contiki Nankam, I made first. Which other one? You get so many. When we say concert was part of us, you know, even from school. Now school safe. Then you get now we take on to the stage level, town hall, city hall. But that's come right here. And look how the names they know. Look how the names them. Would I remember? Or we all don't forget, we all don't eat her. Hi. I'll not make her share my big. Kakua 85. I'll not make her shimbo. The wife of my boss. Oh, cool. Okay. The life and death of Madame Koblo. Most Sierra Leonean people think that made in salon is not of quality. They admire other countries' culture and other material things. Yes, Benson Kekura, so na mi mama married. Remember, remember not to so, them play then they. Eh? We didn't say them play then they get for commot. Hi. You hold the ring, me hold the man. Mohamed Kamara, I remember we didn't send the day. Eh? You remember, eh? Hey, Papa God. Oh. But we know it here they talk now. City only pack full. When I talk about city also the hall of itself, the stage, the sitting position, just kind of my mind now. I say Pauline last word now, wait, you know to O. I don't know the give O. British Council Hall. Okay. Okay. What do you call it here? Même the bisa face say like Moriman, but you forget the title. What do you call it here now, yeah? We don't try today. I think we don't reawakening, we don't rejuvenate, we don't give life to some of the memories then. We start from just for share we Christmas, New Year memory, and we end up into we culture. We hope for the best. It's like I said, man, they do me only little. We'll be there back tomorrow. Yeah. But I know, say our SNR put a cultural play 2021 December na Freetown. Well, until the COVID-19 they right now, they watch no more of us. I make now the way we able when at the documentary, that's what we want to focus on small things them way maybe not the one at the mind them. But let's see. Musa Conte say a country in culture is centered on attraction for tourists, but oh yeah, we use kind people then we got to put now we meet. Thank you. Dave Banks say what a lovely show. Always bring me closer to home. Love you, bro. Love you too, brother. Lego, I can't Lego. I want him so. She will play. Alright. I'll go there tomorrow. I'll just take a leave now. Eh? Just they hope for the best. Till we meet again tomorrow. Triple A. Tata.